Okay, welcome to my whatever nightmare. No, not nightmare. I started the first ball of practice throwing the Mo Rich Ripper, and I have yet to not strike. So I have no choice but to start out using it. Let's see what happens. If I had I won't say a dime, but maybe $1 for every time I struck out every ball in practice with a ball and then started out with a 10 pin during the league, I'd be in really nice shape. Okay, so we'll continue trying it for a while and see what happens. I'm playing my A game just like I said I would last week and the week before. That's what I'm doing. I'm sticking with it for a while. Well, I see the big guy standing right in front. Typical start for me when I strike in practice. But really, I do have to move right on both lanes because typically the oil does carry down the first, I'd say 5 frames or so, and then it settles down usually.
No, I got a ball for that.
All right, pocket 7 9s, stone 7. At least I got the 9.
I took a Dutch team to the 9 frame one night. You know, I fucked up. You got to struck out the.
Guys, want a picture? Oh, you drink something.
want anything? Want some beer? Huh?
Doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. This is only for like an email list that I've been like doing a bowling report, like typing it for quite a long time. And so the last 2 years I said, like the last half of last year, maybe last whatever. I said, oh, why not? I got this. Why not do it this way? If they want to watch it, great. If they don't want to watch it, fine. Who cares?
It's against the law. That's why.
Using your
It's a wiretap. Deal with that.
man, well, let me go to jail. I mean, at least they'll feed me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that lane's definitely tighter than the left lane. All the left lanes so far this year have hooked more than the right lanes every single week. Interesting. So, see if I can get lined up on the other lane to carry, because I know I can leave a zone 7.
For the videotape. Chris takes the ball, puts the ball up, checks the stump ball out, makes sure there's no popcorn in it. Reaches down, scratches his left leg, a little bit of air. Up the approach to the dots. Plays with the ball a little, backs up. Approaches the face, that's the ball. Doesn't look that good. Oh, we're lucky by taking out the 10.
That was a lucky tap. Just because that lane's hooking earlier and more, I threw it a little too hard for it to get back into a roll at the end. Right, it's close, but just a little too fast.
Way to the approach. First ball in the rack. Playing with a little bit, grab a little air. Waiting for the finish to set. Second man going to throw a good ball here. Stay out of the gutter. A little bit further to the middle, and I was able to weak ball like that. The approach. Decent ball. Yeah, leave solid. Put your fingers in there to carry that too. Grab the spare ball.
Yeah, that was actually a very good shot. I'll tell you the combination that killed me there. Number one, it's a 15-pound ball. I'd so much rather be throwing 16. But the ball's reacting good, so I can't, it is what it is. Number two, that was a bad rack. The 3-pin was in. I knew there was a chance of a 10-pin. With a good rack, that's a strike, so either way. Next.
What do you call a black guy flying an airplane? Any idea what you call a black guy that flies an airplane? Wait, here goes Chris. Chris Bayer there. He walks up. He's left the 10-pin there. Left the 10-pin there. I may get a little bit left this. Nice. A little deep. Oh, it's coming up nice. Still not carrying that 10-pin. Coming in a little bit late. He's got to get his feet to the right. Feet to the right or back up a little bit. Anyway, what do you call that black guy? What do you call that black guy flying an airplane? A pilot, you racist. A pilot.
Yeah, I went from a flat 10 to a ring 10. Just not quite the angle I need. Missed a spare all the way. Just a bad shot.
Seems as if Chris over adjusted there. I left the 7 pin this time. Maybe you can pick this up on like 10 and stare him in the face all night. He's 3 or 4 balls in that pin. You've got the 7. The rock there. So, it looks like he might have it. That's the thing. It's either 7 and nothing.
No carry on the light hit. I just get the feeling I'm supposed to square up and go more direct to help my carry. Sometimes when I do that, I go dead high the next shot. So we'll see, because I am going to make that little move.
Wow, he's all over the place tonight, this Chris. Man, I can't seem to find him. Davis. Oh, lucky pickup.
Yeah, so I squared up with my feet one board right of previous shots where I was leaving corners, and there's a result. And so, you know, you show an expert that shot, they're probably going to tell me, okay, move left a little and throw the ball slower to have the ball make a full return, and be rolling into the pocket better. That's what I think they would say.
Chris, they're 22 up, 2 forwards ahead. Nice. Struggling tonight, trailing. Showing on the other side. It's got no average at all. Can't figure out why Chris is really beating up on him pretty bad. Maybe he's keeping one now. Put some pressure on Jeff. Take that full vein. They got never rolled in the last 2 years. Up there. Looks like a Popo there with 2 different shoes. You get 2 of the same shoe. Ball. Puts his hands up in the air like can't do any better than that. I think he can do better. Got to concentrate a little harder. Maybe get 2 of the same shoe. He'd be alright. That looks like another good ball here. Yep. And we got Brian coming up. Brian's going to poke it away. And Joe just sacks him off.
Yeah, so both of those shots, I moved left with my feet, I moved up on the approach, and I threw it slower. So now I go high flush and leave a stone 9-pin. Like, my carry is just, it's not there. And I do want to try that move for the second game and see how I end up. See if that can carry more consistently. Part of me wants to change to the other ball, but I'm gonna try this for a little longer and see what happens. And that would be the irritable 190 that I showed. Well, I mean, not that I'm crossing that many boards, but I am not a bowler that likes to cross boards at all. So let's see how long I can try to do that. I got to move at least another board off of that on the other lane with my feet. I've already moved from where I was. I've already moved about 3.5 boards left on that lane. So let's see what happens.
Oh no! There it is, Chris. Way to be, bro.
Well, that proves that I don't like to cross a lot of boards because I didn't, because I tugged and left about 2. It just stayed right there to the pocket, so why mess with the... If it don't ain't broke, don't fix it.
I love that baby, man. I need sleep. You're gonna get a kick out of this one, Keith.
There it is, Chris. Actually, I know why that.
That was the case of the bad rack. Plus, I don't throw any ball. We all know that. So, what a carry that was, though. But the 3-pin wasn't sitting in. I'm not going to re-rack it unless I'm on 8 in a row or something in this league. There's no money in the league. It doesn't really matter. But hello, hello. Thanks for coming. That was just unbelievable. I tugged at like 3 boards from where I'm looking, but I guess my feet are in the right spot to be doing that crap, so carry the 10.
Get back to don't give us a dime. Come on, there you go. Who does that? I thought it was going to hold up. Oh my God. There's 2 extra people.
I threw that one a little too slow. I almost, but the shoe came off because I was gonna have to tackle that pin somehow. But lucky carry is good because I don't get that much of that usually.
Oh, I know, man. Once they hit
Nicely tugged again, but I'm just not going to move off of it. There's no way you can move off of a continuous bad shots and strikes. You can't move.
My dick is sad. My dick is sad. My dick is sad. My dick is sad. My dick is sad.
Yeah, there you go.
I am the biggest cheater in the history of the sport. It's just coming out right now.
Nice run, Chris.
You know the problem with that shot? I actually hit my mark for the first time the whole game on that lane. I shouldn't be doing that crap. Don't hit your mark. What are you trying to do? Anyway, it wasn't bad. Wow, I got that one way out to target. Really spinning the mess out of the ball. That's what I used to do many years ago. Spin.
Better, but I got a shot at 200. Still, I mean, you gotta go out to kick my ass. Oh, it's just gotta make this. I'll be on comment. My knee hurts so bad.
Yeah. You sitting out the last one?
Huh?
Sitting out the last game?
I'm gonna play it.
Fucking Jill. We gotta listen to you.
What's your mouth, man? You can't be anti-Semitic with it being videotaped illegally. Oh, fucking good. That's not right.
Not in you. Talking about you.
Well, let's get the solid still here. Well, for 259, if you can fill this solid. I'm doubting I think he's probably at 10 pins. 10 pins are back with him, I think, is last game.
Uh, 258. Yeah, for all the good carry I had earlier in the game, that was some bad carry there. Little high flush, but do I have to leave a stone 7 on it? Yes, I do. The one thing is interesting about the whole thing. As soon as I slow my speed down, if I can control a pocket with slow speed, I just bowl so much better, like all the time. It's amazing. All right, one ringy dingy. That proves that that lane's still tighter. I was afraid of it starting to move more, so I moved just a half a board left. I tugged it in the oil, just stayed there. So no move was needed. All right. Give me the hooking lane every time. That's the way it seems to be.
Starting from last season.
Yeah, I got that ball out to target real nice. And it just flipped back and went high flush. Nice.
Talking about practice, not a game, not a game. I'm talking about practice, practice, man. I mean, how silly is that? I'm talking about practice, not a game, not a game. I'm talking about practice, practice, man. I mean, how silly is that?
Boy, do I have hold area on that lane. It's like almost most of my shots have been tugged on that lane. I'm just not used to projecting the ball right. It's not my game. But it's interesting, isn't it? No, not to you, but it is to me, so pay attention.
I think I know the answer, Mr. Garrison. Shut up, fat boy. Hey, don't call me fat, you fucking Jew.
Eric, did you just say the F word?
Jew? No, he's talking about fuck. You can't say fuck in school, you fucking fat ass. Why the fuck not?
Eric,
Dude, you just said fuck again.
Stanley, Kenny.
What's the big deal?
Oh, that was just awful. That was like my Halloween costume. That's how scary that was. This ball just stays right there in the oil. Maybe I should be using this ball. I am using it tonight, but I just felt all night like it's not my most comfortable scenario, but we'll find out in the future weeks.
I got my man. I gotta get 16 points. You got Marshall Lynch? Yeah. 16 points to win.
See, now that was that was the opposite. I got that ball way right, actually out to target, and it showed me that my feet are still in the right spot to be trying to actually hit that target. Yeah, well, that first shot, that was in between. I didn't quite get it out to target. I didn't get it quite into the hole spot. So it was the in-between ring 10. Of course, a spare shot. Just actually it slipped off my thumb a little bit, but there's no excuse. That was a really good shot. No critique on that one.
Sometimes it takes me five games to go to sleep.
I don't know, 227. I don't know what I have. Yeah, 227. I think I had 675. I don't know. It just shows myself that I can still use a fingertip ball. You know, the whole thing with, like I say before, I'll keep saying it. Whatever I need to use to enable me to be able to throw the ball my nice slow speed. I don't care with it. You know, it's a means to an end. Use a fingertip ball. Use something conventional. Something that's hooked out of my hand, like it was. I'll just mention mousetrap the first year. Something, whatever hooks. If something hooks out of my hand like that, like it was that first year at mousetrap, conventional. You've got to get the ball down the lane. I don't care who you are. I don't care how good you are, how bad you are. You gotta get the ball at the moving at the right point. So that's just I found that that's the way for me to do it. It's not for everybody. 80 to 90% of the really good bowlers out there have a lot more natural speed than I have, and they can do it. All right, hold on, I'll be back. All right, so that's about it for this week. I will not pontificate much more. Maybe a little, but not much. What's that? 4-pin that time. 10th frame was 4-pin. Yeah, finally, I got the ball out like just to the right, maybe a half a board to a board too much, and it came flying back too much. It's the way I bowl. Little side talk with Mikey Gidosh. All right, let's put a bow on it, and we'll try it again next week. Lane 7 and 8 next week. Bye.